Hi, welcome to Bio 112. My name is Professor Amy Scott, and it's my privilege this semester to walk you through Bio 112. So, Bio 112 focuses on whole organismal biology as well as ecology. So, we are going to look at the very simplest life forms from bacteria. To invertebrates, and then we're going to kind of march through the different phyla and go up to the more complex organisms such as animals and including humans. And in each of those, we are going to look at specific adaptations that those organisms or group of organisms has to their environment and how we group each of those organisms based on those adaptations. So it really is going to be a march through the phyla this semester, and then we will end the semester in putting all of those organisms together and how they interact with each other and their environment, and that's ecology. And we're going to be looking at the different biomes on the planet. So we're going to be looking at every life form essentially on the planet, which makes this an incredibly large amount of information shoved into one small semester, and we are just going to march through it pretty quickly. So you'll have to hold on your hats. So for this semester, some things you need to know. Our semester is broken down into modules, and typically that will be one module per week. And you'll be able to find that on our class website. I strongly encourage you to go ahead and print out our class schedule. It will give you the due dates of assignments and the topics that we'll be covering within those modules, and that'll just help you to keep pace with everything. I also encourage you to look at our course resources on our website. That gives you an idea of what I expect in the class. So let's look at the next slide and we will talk about our grading scale. So real quickly, let's go through the course grading. So how will you be evaluated this semester? And it gets broken down into the lecture portion of the class and the lab portion. So the lecture portion is worth 75% of your grade. And so a big chunk of that is going to be your exams. And so exams are worth 50%, but within that exam, within that 50%, it's broken down into 75% of the exam will cover lecture material and 25% of the exam will cover your lab material. So just so you know, your lecture exams are mostly going to come from my lecture videos. Your textbook reading will be to set the stage, to give you a little more information, but the lecture videos are going to be the parts that I think are important, and I may add some more information than your textbook provides. So you're going to be focused on that. So in addition to your exams, you're also going to have chapter quizzes and some lecture assignments each week, and that'll be worth 10% of your grade. And then we have units that are mostly, there are 3 total. There's global units, and then there's one beyond global unit. And those assignments are going to be worth 15%. They're bigger assignments. They'll take up an entire module. And they're a lot of fun because they're talking about biology, but not just here in the US, but beyond our borders. Okay, and then the lab portion will cover 25% of your overall grade, and that's broken down into your weekly lab assignments, which are worth 20%, and weekly lab quizzes, which are worth 5%. So that's how you're going to be graded in the class, and I can't wait to meet each one of you, and we're going to have a great semester.